Did you say something?
Delphine mentioned you're studying the dragon layers?
I am. The blades of the Second Era hunted down many dragons in their day, and they have records of where the beasts lived. Only you can truly defeat these monsters, Dragonborn. But you do not have to do so alone. The blades can help you. Just ask, whenever you're ready to take on a dragon. We will send the blades to help you fulfill your destiny.
Wasn't that the whole point of the Dragonstone back when I got that from Bleak Falls Barrow, which... Wait a second, wasn't Delphine the one who was sneakily working with Farengar? Have you found any dragons for us to hunt?
It's quiet for now, Dragonborn.
Oh.
Perhaps later we'll find where one of those serpents is hiding.
Really? There's no dragons right now?
That's all.
Are you sure? I find them all the time. I'm just wandering around, I'm just doing my thing, and suddenly, boom! Dragon here, dragon here. There was just a dragon outside! And you're telling me you can't find any at all? Why did I help rebuild the blades again? Can anyone answer me that? Well, in that case, let me start making my way back towards the College of Winterhold. I said I wanted to wash the enchantments and wash the improvements off my armor so that I can make the armor a little stronger so I can get better enchantments on it. Let's get everything ready because soon, very soon, it's going to be time for me to head back to Whiterun, head back to the Jarl, and tell him that it's time to stop Alduin. Come to think of it, I don't think I've really spoken to Jarl Balgruuf since the war, since the Civil War. He's probably wondering what I'm up to. He's probably wondering what I've been doing for, better part of a year now. Well, surprise, we know how to stop Alduin. We just need to capture a dragon in your palace. No big deal. Right? I hear wolves. Uh-oh. Oh, what's going on over here? There's someone over there. There's someone out there. Hold on. Let's see if we can't help whoever that is. Is that a person or is that... Oh, it's more goblins, isn't it? Goblins? A rhino? Wait, who are you? No, it's just more and more goblins. They're not hostile to me. They're not angry with me, though. They just really didn't like that rhino. Wait. One of the goblins doesn't like us. Oh, and they're gonna murder him. They're gonna kill him. What are you bothering? Who are you bothering? Leave that thing alone. Whatever it is.
Ow!
It's a saber cat cub. Oh, it was also angry at us. Everyone's angry. Everyone's in a bad mood. I can't even keep track of who hates us and who wants us to live. Although right now it seems like nobody wants us to live. I was kind of hoping, I was kind of expecting that I would run into a dragon, and then, I could really put Esbern to shame. So far, no dragons though. So far, not a single dragon to be found. So really, I, think maybe he knew what he was talking about. Maybe he knew exactly what he was saying. Maybe there's not too many dragons left. Hello? Saber cats? More saber cats? Yeah, well, I just killed one of the cubs, or, I witnessed the cub's death, so... No, you're not gonna be happy with me. Oh, you missed. There you go. See, you know what you're doing there. The only thing is, and I'm not entirely sure how it would go, but a while back I was attacked by a follower of Boethiah, and they had a book which marked the shrine to Boethiah up in the mountains not too far from Windhelm. Am I going to be able to do anything about that? Am I gonna be able to maybe wipe them out? I guess we'll see. It's kind of on the way. It's maybe not the fastest way back to Winterhold, but I could change my path a little bit and make sure that I stop by there and see if we can maybe take out some dangerous cultists who are hunting people like me on the side of the road. This should be a pretty straightforward trek into the mountains then. Do you think these cultists, assuming that there's actually cultists up there, have some sort of like camp, tents? Do you think they're just sleeping out on the snow? I've seen a lot of people roughing it, so honestly it wouldn't surprise me too much. Have I ever spoken to the owners of some of these farms? I'm not sure if I have. Oh, hello. Oh! Ysgramor and Tiber. Oh, I love your dogs' names. Is there anyone here? Is there anyone home? Hi.
Master Cruelty comes and works the field sometime. I don't think the mistress likes it, but she won't come out here to catch him.
I was just wondering if I could pick some of your wheat, because it's a great ingredient for potions. I can sell him wheat, so it sounds like he's okay with anyone picking wheat.
Be seeing ya.
Seems like it. It sounds like it, at least. I love your dogs.
Once the sun goes down, it's just me and the dogs. To keep me warm, and don't talk too much.
If they talk at all, I'd be a little worried. I'd be a little concerned. They seem good, though. I'm glad they're keeping you company. Well, in that case, I am going to take some wheat. It's a fantastic potion ingredient. It's one of the ingredients I can use for healing potions, restore health potions, as it is. That is something I'm going to need to make a little bit more of before our eventual trip to Sovngarde. It'll grow back pretty soon, right? If anything, I should also check my little plot of farmland, my little plot of crops back home at Heljarken Hall, to see if anything's grown out there yet. Uh-oh. Bandits, by chance? Nope. Huskies. I know. You're no Tiber, you're no Ysgramor. I wish you were. Oh, and... Alright, well, there's the dragon. There's the dragon we were worried about. Esbern, you were saying that it was quiet? Don't know if I really believe you anymore. Alright, we just need him to land. Lucian, where are you? Oh, can we reach him? Oh, where is he gonna land? Okay, right here's convenient. Are there gonna be bandits here? Because I remember this bandit outpost. I do remember this bandit outpost here. Maybe they don't want to come out and fight the dragon. I can't say I would blame them. I would remain very quiet. I would stay inside and go, this isn't my fight. I'm not getting involved. The dragon's not trying to kill us, so why should we try and kill the dragon? Still not sure the best way to get up there. Trying to navigate the mountains, especially around Eastmarch, oh, it's terrible sometimes. Oh, the bandits are back. The bandits are back and they're not happy. I see him getting ready. I see them getting ready to fight.
This will go easier for us both.
Oh,
if you
are
don't
you sure
bother
about
fighting
that?
back.
I always fight back. But I appreciate the thought. I appreciate the warning. Oh, didn't finish him off. That didn't kill him? If anything, I think at that point you'd rather get cut down. You'd rather be killed because, oh, imagine the burns. Imagine how much that would hurt to live with till the end of time. It's a mercy, in some ways, is what I'm going to tell myself at least. I think we're getting closer. That looks, mildly shrine-ish right there. Are we just gonna wander into a Daedric camp and just wake them all up in the middle of the night? I feel like of all the people to wake up in the middle of the night, Daedric cultists, Daedric worshippers maybe won't be the happiest to be rudely awoken. I guess we're about to find out. Just keep your weapons, Lucian. Keep your weapons ready. While they're awake, they look like they're fighting each other.
You won't even live to regret this!
They're not angry at me yet, which I will say comes as a little bit of a surprise.
We are Lord Boethiah's faithful. Have you come to test your mettle?
Is this some kind of cult? Tell me more about Boethiah.
The Lord of Plots, Deceiver of Nations, Devourer of Trinema, the Queen of Shadows, Goddess of Destruction, He who destroys, and She who erases. Many are our Lord's lofty names, but they befit only us mortals. Intone her mighty names from now until the end of time. It is for naught. Names mean nothing to our Lord. She only cares for those who care for themselves, whose hearts are full of purpose, whose lives are full of deeds.
I mean, my heart is full of purpose and my life is full of deeds. Maybe not the same as the ones that Boethiah's looking for, though. What is this, some kind of cult? I think one of your members tried to kill me.
We are forged by Boethiah's example. We carve our will upon the world through our tongues and our blades. You are nothing. An empty vapor, dispersed by the slightest breeze.
I'm not afraid of you.
Good. Perhaps I've misjudged.
Just give up! You can't win!
You are nothing.
Yeah, right back at you.
Worst!
This doesn't seem like a great place to be, necessarily.
Cleared out, I guess.
A well-placed word or a well-placed dagger, both can achieve equal purposes.
You don't say. My heart is full of purpose and my life is full of deeds, but I'm not sure it's the kind of deeds you're looking for.
If you desire a glimpse of our dark mistress, then this is what you must do. First, prove your tongue can wield a lie. Find someone, gain his trust, lead him to the shrine above.
Excuse me?
Next, instruct your thrall to touch the pillar of sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
Its magic will ensnare him, rendering him helpless. Then, girded with certitude, plant the ceremonial blade deeply, so that the waters of his heart wash over you. If your will is strong enough, it will stir Boethiah in her dark mansion, and she will appear before us.
So if I was wondering if this was some sort of cult, question answered. This is very much some kind of cult. I'll do nothing of the sort.
Then you are weak and inconsequential.
Don't you walk away from me. No, you're really, really rude. And this whole little death cult, this whole little sacrifice cult, I'm not gonna let it continue. Ooh, I was expecting you to put up more of a fight with that. I was really expecting you to maybe put up a lot more of a fight there. Oh, Lucian, you're gonna be fine. Lucian, it's okay. Don't pick on Lucian like that.
Dare you?
Don't you dare. Imagine Lucian got nervous. Imagine if Lucian was getting a little nervous there. As he watches the cultists tell me, oh, just sacrifice one of your friends. Sacrifice one of your followers. Uh-oh.
Ugh. Wearing flesh is so distasteful.
Oh, ooh.
You have
dead.
caught my attention, mortal. That is most unwise. Tell me, why have you slain those who profess to follow in my ways?
Well, you see, one of them said that I was inconsequential and nothing, and then wanted to say that I was weak. And, you know, I'm not really about the whole murder cult you got going on here.
I abide only those whose will is aligned to my own. Those who oppose my desires perish in the most dreadful of ways. I have a purpose for which you might prove useful. But first, I must test the deftness of your guile and the strength of your purpose. Make a thrall, lure him to my shrine, prove your will is stronger. Convince him to embrace the pillar of sacrifice, and then slay him without mercy.
Didn't we just go over this? I said no.
Do this, and I shall remember you, and bestow an important task upon you. Do this not, and I shall forget you, and your soul will waste in obscurity.
We just went over this. I was told to do it, and I said no. What makes you think that you appealing to me, that you trying to appeal to me, is gonna make me say yes? Don't worry, buddy.
What's new?
Don't worry, you're not getting sacrificed. I can promise you that much.
On we go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get away from here. I wish there was some way to destroy it. Oh, no, Lucian, back up. Lucian, stand back. You should stay away. She's looking at you funny. I know it's a statue, but we gotta go. We gotta get far away from here. Let's get to the college. Let's get out of here. If anything, cult stopped, mission accomplished. I'm not big on sacrifices. Self-sacrifice, sure. Other sacrifices? I guess the one thing we can do before we head to Winterhold is we were asked to go and kill the leader of the Winter War. And that's right here. That's right around here. Let me also go ahead and summon Durnevere. Which... let me step slightly away from Windhelm before I start calling down a dragon to teach me ancient magical shouts. We summon Durnevere now. We summon him, you know, maybe before we get back to Whiterun. And that'll be all 3 words, and I can finally have that taken care of. I think this is... it's not that far away. All it takes is a guard looking over and seeing the dragon, stones throw away from the city, and for them to freak out and them to be getting very, very nervous. So now, let's call him over here. This looks a little bit more open and remote and away from the prying eyes of the guards. Oh, it's a rogue frost troll. Or rogue armored troll. Well, maybe Durnevere can help with that.
I can feel my strength returning.
Oh no. Oh, Lucian, he's not an enemy, he's our ally.
Hear now the second word of soul tearing. Vase. Meaning to tear your enemy's soul from its living vessel.
Who is Lucian fighting, by the way? Oh, who is he fighting? More bandits? What happened over here? What's going on over here? Yeah, more bandits. Look at that.
It can't be.
Who are they fighting?
No sign of them.
Who were you fighting? Bandit thug, bandit plunderer? Oh, an adventurer. Hi. Go free.
I'm waiting.
You're free to go.
I'm waiting.
Oh, well, you don't have to wait. You can go. What a strange, strange night. We just kill some bandits. Let me go to the Winter War and kill this bandit leader. That's straightforward. That's something I can at least understand. Oh. Okay, it's an ice wraith. All I saw was Durnevere landing and I got very concerned and very, very confused. Well, Durnavir, if you want to follow me to the Winter War, go ahead. Go right ahead. I'd like to see how scared the bandits would get seeing a dragon, an undead dragon, just flying towards them. What is this? Oh, Ingol Barrow. Okay. I vaguely remember that back entrance. I vaguely remember that exit now. Wait, is Durnavir actually going to help with the Winter War? I think he is. Bear trap. Bandits. Oh, I can't shout again yet.
I'll rip you apart, fool!
Go. Oh, Durnavir is coming for them. Yep. The bandits didn't stand a chance before anyway, but now, oh, they certainly stand no chance at all. Alright, well, we can head back to Annika and tell her that the bandit chief lies dead.
Good to see you.
I don't even want to know how long I've been doing this, but I've been working on making potions, and I managed to raise my alchemy to 88. I'm definitely not going to raise it to 100, but honestly, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Well, I guess that just leaves my enchanting stuff now. Alright, I think I'm happy with what I have now. I never really know what's gonna be the best, but silver armor, restoration spells cost 19% less to cast, good for healing. Magic regenerates 10% faster, increase health by 78 points. I'm gonna be switching back to all heavy armor before I try to take on Alduin. Just seems like a good idea. One-handed attacks do 50% more damage, increases fire resistance by 58%. Good against dragons, you know. Silver gauntlets block 33% more damage with your shield, magic increased by 52 points. Silver helmet, magic regenerates 78% faster, and I can swim underwater without fear of drowning. Seems like it would be good. My cape, health regenerates 45% faster, stamina regenerates 45% faster, and last but not least, haven't been using it too much lately, but in case I want to go back to my Mithril Battle Axe, burns the target, and targets on fire take extra damage, and absorb 31 points of magicka. So I'm leaning a little bit into some of my magic abilities, which, honestly, not the worst thing ever. Let me check in with Tolfdir and some of the other instructors around here, and then we can head into town and work on improving the armor itself.
May I help you, Archmage?
No, but I can help you. I've taken care of another disturbance.
Very good. I'm sure the Jarl will be quite pleased. Pleased enough to justify the significant amount of gold offered to the college to rectify the problem. I think it only fitting that the Archmage personally receive a large portion of the reward. Well done.
I'm not really one to disagree. Thank you.
Hello, friend.
Hello, Arog. Would you be interested in an Elder Scroll?
Very funny. Did Enter put you up to this?
No, I'm serious. It's yours if you want it.
You? Really? An Elder Scroll?
I am the Archmage.
I would be honored. Beyond honored to have such a thing here at the college.
Just don't
This opens up
try to
entire new realms of research for us. Oh, if only Septimus were here to see this.
Lucian, don't tell him.
Thank you. Please, take this. It can't quite compare to an Elder Scroll, but still, you will be remembered for generations for this.
Just don't tell him about Septimus, please.
Good hunting.
May I help you, Archmage?
I understand you're an elf who knows how to get things.
All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me in my quarters.
I mean, I'm the Archmage. You can tell me what I want to know right here and right now. There was no one even here. I don't know why we had to make a big secret out of it. We're drawing more attention to ourselves this way, you know? I do like how he's putting on the show for us when, one, we're the Archmage, and two, he knows that we know he deals in some illicit goods.
I'm quite pleased that we're back to business as usual.
Is that so?
May I help you, Archmage?
Can we do business?
I hope you've got some coin.
What is he selling that's not, you know, allowed? I have the coin, but what do you have?
Let's just take a look, then.
It's gonna be all black soul gems, just watch. Black soul gems, greater soul gems, grand soul gems, okay. If anything, this seems less like illicit goods and more that maybe he's skimming supplies from the college would be my concern. Let me buy Chain Lightning since I don't have that. Let me learn Flame Cloak. You know, there's a lot of spells that I don't know. There's a lot of destruction spells that I'm not familiar with. Frost Cloak, Frost Rune, Ice Storm, Lightning Cloak, Lightning Rune. Oh, the Staff of Tandle. Isn't that what I got you at one point? I'm pretty sure it is. Thank you.
Till next time.
We had to come to your quarters for this. Honestly, it doesn't seem like that big a deal. I think you just like the idea of saying, oh, this isn't allowed.
Greetings, Archmage.
Because then that's his selling point. That's how he gets more people involved. That's how he gets people to come back to his quarters and pay a lot of gold, frankly. Alright, Mithril Battle Axe, 162. Rickfard, I managed to increase that by quite a bit to 90. Up from, like, 74 or something. And my silver armor is looking really, really good. 178, 74, 74, 88. I know that my boots and gauntlets were like 68 before, so we did bump that up slightly, not by an extravagant amount, not by a huge amount, but hey. I think it'll serve us very, very well. Back to the heavy armor, I'll swap that out for the light armor because against the dragon, that's gonna be for the best. Against Alduin specifically, that's really, really gonna be to our benefit. I think I'm just about as ready as I'll ever be. Let's get out of town. We'll call on Durnavir. We'll get the third and final word for Soltaire. Check to see how our plans are going back at Heljarken Hall. And then we can go and speak to Jarl Balgruuf.
You have kept your side of the bargain. Now let me fulfill mine. Feel the last word of soul tearing within yourself. Zol, the unlife that results when a soul is imprisoned in dead flesh.
Alright. The last word of Soltaire. Let me go ahead and learn that. 28 dragon souls, yeah. I think I have enough souls. No clue where to find Stormcall, though. Still haven't found that yet. Disarm and Stormcall. Oh well. Oh, and Animal Allegiance as well. I asked the Greybeards if they knew, and they had no knowledge. They knew nothing of other words of power. I guess that's how it's going to be. Let me go and learn those new spells that I bought as well. Maybe I can actually learn how to use my destruction with a little bit more impunity. The question is, will I actually remember to use them at all?
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
The bandits thought so too, and because of that, the Winter War is free.
You remind me of myself a few years ago. Let me show you a little bit about wearing light armor.
Oh?
It's helped me out whenever I was scouting.
Well, unfortunately, I'm
Now I've got
taking
the
a
itch
break
to
from the light
travel again.
armor.
If you're leaving town, I wouldn't mind coming with for a while.
Would your husband really be okay with that at all? It doesn't sound like it.
If you're leaving town, I wouldn't mind coming with for a while.
I'm not a homewrecker. Help! Oh, what's going on here?
Get away from me!
Is it gonna be bandits, goblins? Oh, stormcloaks. Yep. What do you mean, bounty? You guys were fighting stormcloaks. I helped. No.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I say you're welcome. I'm the Jarl's Thane. I demand you let me go, especially given that I just helped you out in defending the settlement.
Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
It's the last time I try to help you out. That's all I'm saying. Look at this. Things have already started growing in. I'm up to 13 Jazzbay grapes already? Wow. Well, 19 because I can very easily get some extras with my newfound harvesting abilities. 25 out of 20. Ooh, but then I need to choose, do I bring it to Arcadia or to Avrusa Serethi? I'll bring it to Arcadia, since we're going to Whiterun anyway.